Alright, so now I'm trying to get on track to stay, within the right time. I have a light that's right here that's pointed down, so now you see shadows here. Um, I'm I'm trying. Anyway, so this is this week. Um, I filled in a little bit of last week. There wasn't really a whole lot. I'm not really sure of what to put in here that would constitute my day because I like to break it down in hours. To which I use. Hold on. I use this because it's my journal for the day, and I have this massive boy that has that in there too. So it's kind of like, why be so redundant, I guess. As I get going though, I will probably do something else. I don't know, we'll see. But that's pretty much all that I have. It's mostly me just getting back to coloring and stuff. So I'm gonna take this out and we're gonna get started. That just falls over. The best thing about this light that's right here is that I can stand over this and you can barely see the shadow that's right there. Okay. So as it is still cold out, we're gonna go with a bit of a winter theme still. Got that. I've got their birdhouse. Got birds. And I'm still on the fence about this. I'm gonna have him again, but I'm gonna probably have him like on the pole of the fence or whatever. Pole, what? On the thing that's doing the stuff. You know what I mean. So I think that I am always gonna have a beagle in here. I don't think that it's going too far. Yeah. For those of you that are just coming back, my beagle died on Saturday. Technically, it's still last week, the 30th of December. It still sucks. It's still quiet. But on the plus side, it is getting a little bit better. Also, I wanted to share with you some, the February haul that I got, or the Valentine's Day one. So this was the extra, which is, it's gone now. By the time that I had gotten this, it was all done. I didn't realize they cut a little extra, but that's okay. I got this, which is Magic Heart Messages. And it's dye. This is a foil, which is cool. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Or at least I need to. Okay. So I've got this. This is for the Tada diorama. So that's about what that looks like. So you can open up the sides right here and that pops out. That's kind of cool. Punch out dotted hearts. So I'm gonna see how this works. So this is supposed to work with this as an add-on, but I actually really just like this. I think it'll be cool for cards. Waffles. As long as they're not blue, they're fine. Don't look that up. And then I got its die set. This is Porcupine for You. That's really cute. That's die set. So it's got little hands that are right here, so it can hold on to a card or it can hold on to stuff. And this one I got this is the Porcupine for You that isn't the add-on, so I've got that. And it's die set. This is part of the Tada diorama with the hearts. So I don't know if you can see it, but where you have like the grass, it goes in there, just as another layer. Got this, which is kind of cool. So it is a border. It's kind of nifty. this was cool how they use this. So you've got the cutout, and I've seen people do rainbows. I've seen them do red stuffies. Red shiny in the back of it. This is a stencil. Let me stand up to see if you can actually see this. Oh yeah, you can see this just fine. Okay. It looks like there are two stencils in there. Can't see because my claw thing is right in the way. Got two stencils. This one was a little bit weird because it goes here, then you have these that go on there. Yeah, it all works out in the end. It looks weird. So in February I will be using those, I think. I like the skunks that they had. No, the beavers were last year, and I laughed way too hard at the beavers. For reasons. Valentine's Day beaver is just a little too literal, and the skunks were the year before that, and I really liked those. So anyway, even though this one is a hanging one, I think that I'm going to actually draw like a pole, and put it on there. So this is what I spent most of my day doing, is putting these all in bags. This was part of my weekend thing that I needed to do. So you can see that I put them all in bags and I labeled them so that I can just go through them and flip this and see what's going on. The next idea is to put it in an alphabetical order. So slowly but surely getting my shit together. Alright, so I guess that we can talk about stuff that happened. Let me get all of my things, figure out what I'm gonna do. Alright, so have my husband, this is kind of his, not really his last weekend with us, but his last day of vacation, as well as my daughters. Both of them, well, I guess that Nate went back to work the 2nd, but Ember has been out for pretty much since December 20th. That lucky booger. I did not get a vacation. I think I got the 21st and 22nd off, and that was it. And yeah, so now we start a new chapter in our life, I guess. I kind of want it this way. So the new chapter is that there will be times whenever Nate will have to be coming in really late, and which is fine. I downloaded a essentially a GPS tracker and it wasn't because I'm paranoid of where he's gonna be. It's just that sometimes he doesn't update us on where he's at, which is totally fine. It's a little annoying, but it's okay. And that way I know where he's at. I'm trying to figure out how I want this. I think that'll be okay, and then I'll have my main stuff over here. Alright, so yeah, that way I know where he's at, if he's okay, things like that. It's just another way to, you know, be nice and stay sane and all that fun stuff. Let's see, what should I put? And then I went for an interview at a basically it's a small business that is pretty much like PetSmart. They don't cater to everything. It's mostly dogs and cats. But yeah. So I did an interview today. Today is Sunday, the 7th, and I told them that, you know, the main problems that I have are the fact that whenever I do this, anytime that my daughter has off, I also need to have off, and anytime that during the summer, we'll see how it goes, but I might not want to be there during the summer. It all depends on how much money that Nate makes, to be completely honest with you. But I like the fact that I can see dogs. I haven't really, and I don't know. I miss my puppy, so the fact that if I can be at work and see them more so than what I do whenever I work at Michael's. So that, and there are some things that are going on over at Michael's that I am not a big fan of. And most of that has to do with upper management politics. And the fact that so because I stepped down, sorry, story time. Oh, that worked out really well. Okay, so because I stepped down, I will be getting paid less. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I kind of figured that. But, because of that, I don't know, and neither does she, doesn't know how much that I'm going to be paid. They start out anywhere in there. It doesn't matter how much experience you have. But you start out at $10 an hour. That's what I started out as 11 years ago in Michigan over there. So, no. And I don't think that I'll get paid that. But, managers make $13.50. They start off at $13.50. That's just everybody. And I mean, knowing what I know, because I've been there for 11 years, and really it's only been like 5 or 6 if you total it all up with our moves and everything. But why? I mean, I get why. From a business standpoint, I totally understand why. But why would you do that? Like, why would you be okay with, hey, we're gonna pay her this much? I mean, I get it, but my boss knows that I'll leave, to which I'm going to anyway, no matter what. I'm not a big fan of their practices. I'm not a big fan of my boss's practices. She has no time management skills. She doesn't delegate. So it's been a little bit no fun. And it's not like I'm looking for fun, but I wanted that to be my career, and is not. So really this should go in there because it's an add-on, but I'll do that later. So yeah, I think that it should be time to be done. I'm gonna be good and put in my 2 weeks though, because I feel like that's what you should do as a decent human being. Fuck. Sorry, that was loud. Yeah, I feel like that's what one should do as a decent human being. However, and I had told them that February 5th is whenever I can do that. I also have people's work that has to get done. I have one guy who we've been lovingly procrastinating on since Thanksgiving. And he lets us. He knows that, you know, he's only got 4 more things left. But yeah, he knows that we've been procrastinating, and it is what it is. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this and a ruler think that'll be good. That's a nice pole. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna be done with it, because here's the thing, it doesn't matter what you're paying me, and I don't know if I want to make a video of why I'm actually leaving, because I've given everybody tons of examples, tons of reasons, and they're all true, but do I really want to be that person where that's what how my YouTube channel explodes? And this is why I quit my job. Well, I'm actually going on to another job, so it's not that bad. But yeah, and that's always been the thing, is that while I am sure that Nate can support us just fine, it's one of those things where I need to have a job. So I'm gonna use this again. Put that right here. Ta-da! Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna put this back in here because I don't want to lose any of the dies. Get back in there. Alrighty. And now we start the coloring. If I can find the right color. I think that'd be about it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with all the Nate's stuff, just because I don't know when things are gonna happen for him. But I'm excited for all of this new stuff. It might not sound like it, but I am. Is this black? Fantastic, this time I don't have to go hunting for it. Okay. So, other than that, and of course I'll be working 9 to 3, and even whenever I get the other job, it'll still be 9 to 3. And I had told them that today, that, you know, I go and pick my daughter up. She's not in YMCA. By the way, those lovely gentlemen thought that YMCA was free, and it not. Or it might be to some people, but, you know, not us. Or it may have been at one point, but it's not no more. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, they liked me, so we'll see how it works out. I noticed that their social media is lacking a little bit, and while I am not like a social media director or anything like that, we'll see how that goes. I could be their social media human. I think that'd be fun. I know my way around Canva. They're open to suggestion for things too, which is really nice. So, cross-hatching this and making it a little bit icky because, you know, they're never clean and nice and stuff. Do need another. So, got that. Everybody has a scarf. So it would really be nice for you guys. So the last video, the first video that I had of the year, thank you very much, had 13 views, I think. I don't know where we're at now. I can look. Hold on. I'm looking because I can. 14 views, which is awesome. But only 1 like. And maybe I should say something at the beginning of the video or whatever. But if you guys could, leave me a thumbs up or even a thumbs down, whatever. Doesn't really matter to me. If you would like to leave a comment or criticism or whatever. Also, I have thick skin. So, I have lots of skin. I have thick skin. So, you're good for doing that too. I know that nowadays, people can just spout what they want on the internet and they don't get in trouble. There are no consequences whenever you talk on the internet. If you're going to be one of those people, good for you, because your comments and your viewing actually boost my channel. So that's good. I don't know where that stops and ends. Oh, okay. So it's these. There's a lot of lines. So yeah, if you guys could like, you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. It would be nice. I don't know if I really want a goal for subscribers because that's a you thing. That's not something that I can really control past making a whole lot of videos and being consistent, to which I'm gonna try. That is so red. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be consistent with this. But, you know, it is what it is, and life gets in the way. So, I'll try my hardest. Okay, what else? I'm gonna say that somebody went crazy and painted this. There's some little kid out there with some love in their heart, thinking that these birds deserve some strange colors. Bless their little heart. If you can hear what's going on in the background at my house, my husband is watching Rescue Me. It is a older show, and it has a lot of extracurricular sounds. So that's why I keep talking, because that might happen. The girls in there are quite loud. So, if I seem extra chatty through something, that would be why, because I heard a surprise gasp. We'll just go with that. Not that I keep this channel family friendly, but, you know, y'all don't need to hear what's going on. Just watch the show, you'll be fine. I really enjoy Dennis Leary, and his sense of humor is great. It's very much like my own, only a little bit more bitey. It's kind of what I figure that I'm going to be whenever I get older, which is going to suck for everybody, which is fine because I don't like people anyway. So it all works out. This is getting color in the back. Do. Good enough. Color. Alright, now for the birds. Yay, boards. None of these look like blue jays. I don't care. This one kind of looks more like a robin, but we're going to make it a blue robin. Why? Because it's cold out. Makes sense to me. And everybody's going to need beaks. So while I like birds, fun fact, I'm okay with birds, unless they're particularly really chatty while I'm trying to sleep, or just chatty in general. But I don't like their beaks. That is the one thing that weirds me out. I have never liked bird beaks at all. So, what's the next one? That is a little too much. That is orange. This is pinkish, but that's okay. That's alright. So yeah, not a big fan of bird beaks. Other than that, I'm quite okay with birds. I think that owls, I mean, other than the fact of my name and everything, but I really like owls. I guess that my favorite, that's purple. I need to quit trying to make these birds weird colors. I guess I will make this one brown. Nope, that's purple. Come on, work with me here. That's orange. Alright, whatever. But yeah, I had so my favorite owl, I guess, would be, there's the barn owl, which I very much like. And there's, I guess that it's called a tawny owl. There's a little itty bitty squeaker that lives in the desert, and it's kind of spazzy looking. I like that one. The things that I will never do, one day, I would like to go to Japan and go to their owl cafe and just love on some birds. Just love on the owls. Yeah, I think that would be fun. Why am I doing green? Don't do green. Huh. I've been up over 12 hours. I haven't taken a nap. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm gonna do, this one will be brown too. Ish. It'll work. Nobody's complaining. At least it's a natural hair color. Feather color? It's a natural color. I've seen this color in nature before. Alright. There you have it. It's not a whole lot, but it's a before the pen, and then I think that I'm going to fill some stuff out here. I really don't have any stickers because I wasn't thinking about it. Next week, however, I will have stickers. But at least this will give me some things. I might fill it out and then put it on Instagram. I'll just leave my Instagram name right here. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope that you had fun watching this, and I will see you next week.